Jim Barnett for Warriors here on Warriors Training Camp. You're watching live coverage of Training Camp live. You can tune in each day at Training Camp, and you can ask questions still. I'm going to interview the wings today. So if you want to ask questions to Brandon Rush, Harrison Barnes, Richard Jefferson, you can tweet those questions to @Warriors and use the hashtag GSW Countdown. It is day 27 of our GSW Countdown. We're going to have that little trivia question. We've got a great giveaway later on today. We'll talk about that after a couple of the interviews. Right now we're going to get to a player who really came on like a storm last year, Brandon Rush. And we're so happy that you re-signed. And I think you are too. You look like you're having a good time at training camp day 3 of this.
Yeah, we definitely having a great time out here. We be very competitive, and we getting up and down, and it's always been a lot of fun. So.
Well, like you, I read the papers too, and people projecting who is going to start at the small forward spot. Let's face it, you've got Curry and Klay Thompson in the backcourt. Depending on the health, Andrew Bogut is your center, and David Lee's your power forward. But that leaves with Darrell Wright. We talked about that the other day. With him gone, the starting job at the small forward spot is pretty open, and you're being very competitive for it.
Yeah, we both are. I mean, all three of us, Rich, Harrison, and myself, we've been really competitive on trying to get that starting spot and earn these minutes.
It's a lot different than when I played, when we didn't have guaranteed contracts. So I didn't help my competitor too much, even though he was a teammate. I'm curious, like with Harrison Barnes being a rookie, do you guys help Harrison Barnes, and you try to help him along the way?
Yeah, we try to help him a lot with some of the defensive stuff, some of the stuff we go over in our assistant, our offensive system, and he's picking up pretty well, and he's been playing pretty well these last few days.
Well, all three of you players can score.
Yeah.
So it may come down to who is a better defender, because when you talk about this team, usually that small forward spot is an athletic person and someone also who can defend. I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but you were one of the better shot blockers at the small forward spot per minute played in the NBA last year. You're in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. During the summertime, they brought me the numbers and stuff like that. So it just comes with being athletic and is having that instinct of going to get the ball.
But being a shot blocker doesn't necessarily make you a great defender.
No, it doesn't.
It seems like you did a pretty good job, I felt, last year, Brandon, that you understand defensive concepts and you really work to keep your man in front of you. How are you able to do that?
Just being athletic and trying to beat guys to the spot and knowing guys' go-to moves. That's the main thing. You got to study these guys and try to feel what type of game they got.
So if someone's right-handed, he likes to go to the right, do you, even though the game plan may be to force him one way or the other, do you hedge a little bit and say, okay, I'm going to play him maybe a half step, quarter step, and make him go left more often?
Yeah, definitely that. Or if he's a good mid-range shooter, I try to crowd him, try to make him put the ball on the ground, and just try to force him, just make him feel uncomfortable. So that's what I try to do on defense end.
You talk about your athleticism. I think you're one of the quickest jumpers in the league, and that helps you with rebounding. You go and get the ball, and that's got to be an asset for you too.
Yes, it definitely helps out along the lines of being a defensive player.
So as we talked the other day before I let you go, you right now you're vying for that starting small forward spot to start the Golden State Warrior games.
Yeah, right now I've been running with the first squad with Steph, Klay, and all the rest of the starters. So it's been going pretty well, and we've been winning games in the scrimmages and stuff like that. So it's looking real up right now.
So Richard Jefferson at age 32. Obviously, he can shoot the ball, and earlier on in his career, he was a pretty good defender. And but you at age 27, Harrison Barnes being a rookie, you feel like that gives you an inside track? Is that?
Yeah, I think it does, because he's new to this type of speed that these guys play at up at this level. And I've been here for 5 years. I've been in the league for 5 years, so I kind of know what this defensive concepts of what our team wants.
How do your muscles feel today after a day?
Today I'm sore. I'm icing up right now. Bumped knees today, so hopefully they'll be fine tomorrow and get ready for practice Saturday.
Yeah, and in between these last couple of days here, double duties. Do you take naps in the afternoon?
Yes, I got to. I won't have no energy for the second practice if I don't take a nap.
And no late nights during training camp?
No late nights. I go to bed like 1 o'clock. I usually be up at 3 sometimes.
Well, listen, thanks for stopping by again, and best of luck, and take care of the knees and take care of those muscles. We want to see you playing against the Lakers on Sunday night in Fresno.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Brandon Rush. We'll be back with more interviews and you're still watching live coverage of Warriors Training Camp, Day 3.